Valiant will bring honor to Camelot, Your Majesty.
I have no misgivings about that, Merlin. But this is Valiant's first mission as a Knight of the Round Table.
And he will try all the harder because of it.
He is still a youth for all his ability, Merlin. And what was that object you gave him just before he left?
Something he will find useful, if he knows how to use it.
You've heard the rumors coming from the east. Unrest, sporadic pillaging. If it is true that Mordred has indeed raised an army against us, Valiant will need all the assistance we can offer.
Yes, especially since it was he who exposed Mordred as a traitor to Camelot. It was Valiant's quest for truth that led to the discovery that Mordred had betrayed his king by slaying the Viking peace envoys. It was for this reason that Mordred was banished from Camelot.
Forever sent away from all he cherished and loved. I fear that Mordred's heart is filled with hate, Merlin. Hate of Camelot, hate of its ideals, but most of all, of Valiant himself.
Close up that line! Remember, you're soldiers of Camelot.
Valiant, they're not on parade. Why don't you...
A knight must maintain discipline in the ranks, Rowanne.
But Valiant, it's just that...
Your pardon, Rowanne, but Sir Valiant is the proper form of address for a knight.
Dennis, really?
He's right, Rowanne.
You want me to address you as Sir? You've got to be joking. Oh, very well. Sir Valiant, if you will be so gracious as to permit it. I'll ride back here with the other commoners.
Rowanne, you're being absurd. I only meant in front of the other men.
I hope I didn't offend Rowanne, but things must be done correctly.
Which means, Dennis, there's my squire. Your place is in the rear of the column.
But... Oh, all right.
This could be a very long journey.
I'm getting the feeling that being a knight is going to require quite a bit of diplomacy. It seems we have a problem.
I need 5 men to clear that tree.
But Master Arn, why go to all that work when we can simply jump over it?
Dennis, no!
Valiant, is he...
We must get him help. There's a village down this road. They may have a surgeon.
I'll send someone ahead to scout it out.
No, we cannot waste time.
But we don't know anything about the area. What if Mordred's army is nearby?
I'll just have to take that risk, Arn. I'm a knight. My duty is to protect those under my command.
Oh, Arn, he's blaming himself for this.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for him. His injuries are far beyond my skill. I am merely a dabbler in the healing arts. The boy needs the skills of a real surgeon. Otherwise, he may die.
There must be something you can do. We can pay you for your efforts. everyone out the back. I'll see to Dennis.
Oh no, Sir Valiant. We're in this together.
There are too many to fight. Now quickly, go!
There it is. The crest of Camelot. They're the ones we came for. Take them. Pretty little soldiers, aren't they? I don't think they'd soil themselves by fighting.
You're welcome to test that theory at your convenience.
How fierce. How frightening. The choice is yours, my young friend. Surrender or die. Well, my young friend, which shall it be?
You seem very sure of yourself.
And why not? I've 2 swords for each of yours, archers at the windows, and more than enough skill to deal with the likes of you.
But why bother with us? We're nothing to you.
You are more than you think. Camelot will pay a fat ransom for your hides.
Well, if gold is what you want, help yourselves!
Leave the boy!
Never! Arn, Rowanne, go with the others.
No, Valiant. We can't leave you alone here.
I gave you an order, Rowanne. Obey it before they cut you off.
But Valiant, what about you?
I'll be fine. This lout and I are just going to have a little debate. Now go!
Shall we? Shall we settle this?
Do you agree that if I win, the boy goes with me?
The only place you're going is to the grave.
Tis a pity. Your swordplay does not equal your bravado, my boastful friend.
We'll see who laughs last.
Enough of this! Sir Mordred ordered no looting. You were sent here to buy food.
Owen.
This will not become an army of brigands.
My men and I are mercenaries. We fight for gold, Owen, not for ideals.
Would you defy Sir Mordred? Master Valiant.
Owen, how could you have once served my father and now allow yourself to fight on the side of men who would kill for money?
My lofty ideals died when King Sinan slaughtered my wife and son.
Sinan was a man without honor. That's no reason for you to become one too, Owen.
If there was honor in this world, Your Highness, Sinan would have his head on the block, not be awaiting a trial in your father's castle. Did my men do this?
You may want to save your concern. Dennis is Sinan's son.
There was no need for this. I know this lad. Though his father is a villain, he has no evil at all in him. For what we once shared, Your Highness, I will spare you, but Dennis stays here.
You have been my friend since childhood, and I do not wish to fight you, Owen. But he comes with me.
There is an excellent surgeon in Mordred's camp. I have not lost all my humanity. I am offering him life, Valiant. Can you do better than that? Show Sir Valiant out.
This is not over, Owen. I will be back for him. I'm not hungry.
Tell me, do knights do their best work while starving to death, Sir Valiant?
Please, just Valiant will do. I don't feel very noble at the moment. Sir Valiant, how my knighthood seems to mock me. I failed as a knight, Rowanne. A good man has been killed and Dennis is a prisoner. All because of my arrogance.
But you got us safely out of the tavern.
I should never have taken any of you into the tavern.
Douse that fire before someone sees it.
Arn!
Mordred has scouts searching the woods for us. They're closing in.
We had best break camp and keep on the move.
Ever since we arrived here, Sir Mordred's been able to anticipate our every move, almost as if he'd been expecting us.
How could he have known unless... Oh, no, it couldn't be.
I hate to think it, Arn, but it seems someone may have warned Sir Mordred of our coming.
A spy? Within Camelot? Who could it be?
We'll worry about that later. Right now, the problem at hand is to find Sir Mordred.
I found him. He's here with a whole army camped in some old Roman ruins.
How many men?
Well, guessing by the campfires, a couple of thousand. I think we'd best return to Camelot for reinforcements.
No, Arn. We stay and we fight. Here and now.
But Valiant!
Dennis is with Mordred. I can't turn my back on him, even for a moment. If I've not returned by dawn, you'll take the men back to Camelot and warn King Arthur.
Valiant, this is crazy. How can you even think of trying to sneak into Mordred's camp? It's on an island.
Valiant, Sir Mordred would kill you.
Mordred was once a noble man. I cannot believe that his honor has died within him.
Oh, Arn. Valiant could be making a terrible mistake.
Surrounded by water, protected by walls. Only one entrance, and that guarded at both ends. It seems like Sir Mordred doesn't like uninvited guests.
Come on, old girl. We're almost there. You are the most stubborn animal.
I think I found my invitation. Watching the pillage of Rome. Mordred's tent.
Valiant?
I couldn't let them have you.
I'm so sorry for what...
Shh, it never happened. Do you feel well enough to travel?
I feel well enough, even if I didn't feel well enough.
Answer, Mordred. The guards say there's an intruder in camp.
If it is Valiant, I want him taken alive.
You have my word, Sir Mordred. We'll find this intruder.
I have no doubt of it, Owen. Let's see how the boy is doing. He seems better.
Sir Mordred, I'm curious. Who was it in Camelot who sent us word of Valiant's coming?
I have a spy within Camelot, Owen. For a spy to be effective, best he remain nameless. Now, Owen, what is the problem with the men?
It's your order against looting. Our men are mercenaries. Soldiers fight for money, and they are beginning to hate you for keeping it from them. They're beginning to revolt.
My fight is against Arthur, not against his kingdom. The ideals of Camelot are dear to me, Owen. I intend to take the throne, but not with an...
It came from over there.
It seems our young guest may have already arrived.
Sir Mordred.
What do you want?
It's the men, Sir Mordred. They're demanding you take back your order against looting.
We'll see about that.
It's time we said goodbye to Sir Mordred.
We are fighting to win land and people so that one day we may unseat King Arthur. But we are not fighting to destroy the goals of Camelot.
You may be battling for high-minded ideals, Mordred, but we are fighting for only one thing: money. And unless we get it, we stop fighting. And if we stop fighting, where does that leave you, Sir Mordred?
We found them in the forest!
Oh, no. Oh, it looks as if we share our gold after all. I'm sure Camelot will pay a pretty price for the return of these men.
They are prisoners, not captives for ransom.
I've had my fill of you and your high ideals, Mordred. I'm beginning to think they're nothing more than a handy hiding place for your cowardice. If you don't intend to hold them for ransom, then kill them and be done with it. Our leader not only has no stomach for plundering, he's too timid to spill blood as well. Is a wretch like this worth the price of an army? Let's start the executions now, Mordred. I await your orders.
You better do it. This mob wants blood. Be careful, or it will be ours. Do it. Do it! Or it will cost us our lives.
A moment, Sir Mordred. I have a request, Sir Mordred. From one who is a knight of the Round Table to one who once was. Spare them.
You try my patience, Valiant.
I do not wish to exhaust your patience, but to call upon your honor, to remind you of the ideals of knighthood.
Your orders, Sir Mordred?
You touch old wounds and stir old passions, and I despise you for it, Valiant. Let them go!
What? Are you mad? That was a serious mistake, Sir Mordred. But I will forgive your blunder if you can prove that you are a warrior at heart. Kill the prisoners, starting with this boy, or we'll kill you along with them.
Remember what I said. It's our lives.
Before you make your decision, Sir Mordred, there is something that Merlin wanted you to have. Your gauntlet, Sir Mordred. It bears the crest of Camelot and of a great and honorable warrior.
We will decide here and now who will lead this army. This is the fate of anyone who dares to disobey me.
Farewell, for now, Sir Mordred. I will speak to King Arthur. I'll do my best for you.
I know Arthur. His memory can be long. Perhaps it's fortunate that I've assembled this vile army of mine. It could be that I may still have need of it.
I can't help but wonder, Valiant, who is it that is Sir Mordred's spy?
And will King Arthur accept Sir Mordred and welcome him back to the Round Table?
And what happens if he doesn't?
Whatever fate holds for us, my friends, we'll meet it with courage and continue in our quest to make the world a better place.